How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with DYangBass. I know you guys have been watching my recent videos of up north crappie fishing. We've done a ton of crappie fishing, pan fishing in general, and I just want to break it down to you guys what I'm doing. And I know I left you guys hanging, but I've always wanted to do this, like what I was using for these crappies. Thank you guys for being patient. I'm going to show you guys right now, talk to you guys a little bit of what I'm doing. You guys watch the B-rolls and action of me fishing, and let's break it down. So while I was up north, my buddy and I were fishing for crappies. We found out that vertical fishing was very effective. So basically what we were doing was we were taking our down imaging. Well, first of all, we were driving around with a side imaging, finding structure, finding broken wood, cribs, anything that these panfish can latch onto or just hang around throughout the day. And we would take the boat and drive right on top of it with down imaging, and as you can see in the footage here, there was a ton of fish just suspended or stacked on top of these structures. So it's obvious that they were using these kind of wooden structures to hide from bigger fish, because there's big muskies, walleyes, and pike out there, largemouth too, smallmouth, and these fish are just bait. So they will hide around these areas feeding on larvas, little things, anything to survive in general and to stay protected. So we were throwing a few things. We were throwing goat minnow, you can see here. We were throwing swim baits, okay, ballsy bait swim baits, and some bobby garland right there. Hopefully it focus. Now throughout the day we realized that these fish will feed in different kind of shallow to deep position, right? If that make any sense. So basically in the morning we will find them in like 10 feet of water, just casting swim baits into any kind of like wooden structure area and letting that thing fall. As it falls into the bottomish, right? You don't want it to hit bottom because there's a bunch of snag, right? Kind of just guesstimate where it's falling. If you can get away with a 2 pound or 3 pound test, right? If you can find 3 pound test, is throwing a tiny 1/32 ounce lead jig head, okay? Now it sounds impossible, but it is possible. You throw it on a 6-foot, 6'6" ultralight rod with 2 to 3 pound test, okay? I got away with 4 pound test, but if you can get away with a 2 pound test, it's even better. You catch this thing a lot further, and you dial that in with a gulp 1-inch minnow, and you can see it in the clip here. I was just whipping that thing out as far as I can with the wind, letting it fall. It's a light jig, so it's gonna take a while to fall, right? And this technique works a lot better in shallow water. Let's just say 8 feet of water, 8 to 10 feet of water. As soon as you think it's halfway down, you just slowly drag that bait back, like literally boring, dragging, okay? Oh, cast it out there, let it fall, slowly pull that thing back. You're not reeling, you wanna pull it. You know why? Because when you're pulling it, you'll feel that weight, that dead stop, that when they, like what I was telling you guys about crappies, they love to follow their bait. So as soon as you pull it and you pause, as soon as you pause where you need to be, you'll feel something just like the slightest way. I can't explain it, but you guys see in the video here, the slightest way, just like it stops your bait, and then you just give it a good pin hook set. This technique right here is so effective. You don't need a bobber. You can use it with the bobber, but sometimes you don't need it because you want that bait to continuously drag and fall, kind of like that, okay? If that make any sense, because the way how you're pulling it. So that's a technique that I wanted to stress you guys about, because it works really well. It's very frustrating to fish, but it works really good over structures, shallow weed line, stuff like that, and just give it a shot. The other most critical way of catching these crappies was throwing a tungsten jig head. Now, if you guys don't know what tungsten is a dense material, okay? It's much more dense than lead, so it drops a lot faster. These are the Euro tackle. These are the finesse jig head, right? Tungsten. What we were doing was, as soon as we, back to what I was talking about, down imaging, as soon as we went over those crates or cribs or wooden structure, whatever, as soon as we went right over it, you see them, and this will get you down there faster than lead, okay? As soon as you drop it down, you can't really see anything what you're doing, because, you know, we didn't have live scope or forward-facing sonar. As soon as you drop it down, we'll mark the fish suspended around 7 feet of water from, example, like 18 feet of water, right? They'll hang around 7 feet of water. You just drop it down, count your seconds, right? As soon as you think you're there, just slowly jigging up. You just jig, and jig it up, and you pause it. Like I said, that kill stop, so it triggers them. As soon as you kill it and do one little twitch, that's when they grab onto it. So I'll show you guys how I rig this up. As I'm talking, keep in mind I'm fishing this all on 4 pound tests, ultralight rod. Throw it on this bobby garland because it's gonna be a lot easier for you guys to see it on camera here. Here you go. Here's a small jig. I gotta hide my face. It's not gonna focus. Okay, just take that jig head right there. Let's go through it. All right, just push it all the way up. just like that, okay? And it only got to be perfect, man. I'll be honest with you guys. Just like that, okay? So see how small and micro that thing is? But the size, don't let the size fool you, okay? This will drop like a torpedo. So for the rod itself, you don't want a too long rod, especially when you're vertical fishing, because you don't want to, as soon as you, because the transducer is under your boat, right? And as soon as you pass it up already, you don't want a rod that's too long where it's like going to be jigging past where you marked them. So it's important to have a shorter rod. I was using a 6-foot to 6'6" rod. Just I was jigging right next to my sonar, basically under my trolling motor, and just being able to mark them and drop them right away with this nice tungsten jig head here. You know, it was very effective. We caught them, we found them, and it was a fun time. So I hope this video was a quick explanation of what we were doing. I hope you guys enjoying this up north video. I have one more video for you guys, and I promise you guys it is a banger. We caught some really nice crappies, some big slab crappies, and everything that I just explained in this video is what we were doing in my next video. So thank you guys for staying tuned. I'll see you guys out in the water very soon. What? I caught that thing by just dragging it too. Oh, dude. I just dragged it and I got a nice one. Oh, it's a big crappie. Big crappie. Net, 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 net. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, help me. Yes, dude. Jeez, calm down. I was just dragging it and you crushed. Dude, that's huge. Bro, look at that. He's tall as heck. Just leave it here. Man, what I say, guys? Yeah, I was just dragging it, bro. Just cast out and just slowly bring it back.
That's actually how I caught my other big ones.
Yeah, yeah. That's a nice slab. Yeah, just 12 1/4, dude. Yep.
Whatever Dave was doing was working, though.
Yep, just I'm throwing that really light jig. Yeah. I'm just dragging it on top. And it's just like hovering over it and they just grab it. Oh, dude, got him. Just like that, yep. Oh, it's a crappie, dude, let's go. Oh, no, no, it popped up. No.
That's okay.
I don't know, bro. Got another one. That's a rock bass. Oh, it's a walleye.
Good one?
No.
Small.
It might be a keeper. Psych. Just kidding.
I think it's pretty small.
You gotta be at least 12, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This is a 12. Just kidding. Ah, I figured out a bite. I guess I'm useful. Oh, got him. Got him. That's a good one. Oh, it's a crappie. It's a crappie. Yep, yep. I got him. Yes, dude. There you go. That's a keeper right there. Dude, I just want crappies, man. Measure just for sake. Yep. 10 3/4. So that's a keeper. Stop. Stop it. I got one. I got one. Yeah, dude, they're over there, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, he almost lost that monster, bro. Yeah, Tonos. That's why I was laughing. Dude, Pierre, that's a giant, dude. Dude, this is big too. It's 11 inch. Hold on, hold on. I need you to get a picture of that one. 12 Zec. Nice. Slap City. Slide, no, slide. Right there. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a walleye, dude. Yeah. I didn't need your jig head.
That keeper?
No. We got walleyes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Big crappie, big crappie. Oh my gosh. I got it. Yep. Yeah, I guess we're not going home after all.
Nice.
Dude, look how big this thing is, dude.
Nice. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
man, that's nice. It's feeling you, dog. It got me too excited.
Sorry. Dude, look how chunky that thing is. Dude, look at the back on that thing. Look.
Dude, that's about meat.
Ah, and you stabbed me, daddy. You know what I did? I killed it and I picked it up and he just boom. Man, we talking about 12 and a half, bro. My goodness.